Hey, it's Cody. If you don't know, welcome back to Let's Play Eternal Eclipse Taoyarin. If you remember last time, we got the Moon Flute, and this time, we're actually going to be doing 2 cycles. However, the first cycle, I'm kind of going to be rushing through because you already know exactly what path I'm going to be taking. Because the first path I need to take is one to recharge the Moon Flute. As you can see, it's very low on charge and we're going to need that to be full. We're going to be taking the same path as we took to get the Moon Flute. So I'm going to be kind of cutting through this here real quick. Alright, so first of all we're going to go to the cove. We're going to have a cutscene. This is a problem. You're dragging along a most troubling spirit. There. Oh, spirit there. Yes, it's that charm you're carrying. A most irksome demon has attached itself to it to gain strength. After a little time, it would become strong enough to coerce you. Eventually, it would overpower you and leave its container, destroying you with it. It's not that much of a problem to get rid of, though. You can understand the composition of the original charm, right? Recreate it. Now destroy the original. Even though the demon there was vanquished, unbidden, a memory from beyond the flows of time returned to me. And notice he started wearing that charm again. What was it? Something I found. It should help me find a path through eternity, if that ever becomes necessary. Keep that in mind. We're gonna need that piece of information very soon. Alright, day 2 at the cove. I'm not going to bother cutting because what I need to do is right here. As you can see the place where we got the Moon Flute, there's a little sparkly thing here. If we touch that, we leave the Moon Flute on that pedestal. We're going to be back for that later. Once at the end of the cove, resound effect to open the portal, and we're off to the atrium. Then we get to the end room at the atrium, resound effect to open that portal. And the grotto again. Oh boy. Looking forward to this. At least you don't have to go through it. Alright. Now, since we've broken a piece of eternity, we don't have to do a crab battle again. We can just skip straight to the cove. Now we get back to where the Moon Flute is. Pick that up. Now, as you can see, it's a full bar on top. Now, what's important to know about the Moon Flute is that it works on its own energy bar. It does not use your mana. So, therefore, it does not replenish unless we come back here on day 2, get back here on day 5, have to do a whole cycle just to get it charged up again. Let me demonstrate its capabilities. Now, not exactly very impressive. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna need that pretty soon. Alright, let's finish up this cycle. Well, having somehow survived by the skin of my teeth, let's go to the cloisters and finish up this cycle and do animations and stuff and see you back in confinement. Alright, so with our Moon Flute and health both fully charged, we're gonna start cycle 7. And this time we should be able to make it to the end game now that we have recharged our Moon Flute. It is very important not to use it until you absolutely need to. So for this path, what you're going to want to do is start at the ruins, obviously, then go to cloisters, ruins, cove, and atrium. Because there's a little bit of a difference in the last room where you can get into the grotto. It's a little different on day 5. And we're gonna need to go there on day 5. So, I'll just cut ahead here. Alright, so as I said, first stop is the cloisters. there's not going to be any cutscenes in this cycle. After having picked up another life web, let's back off to the ruins. Then we head to the cove, which is going to be very treacherous this time of cycle. I just kind of want to make a note of the cove here. Because it's such narrow hallways, the best idea is definitely not to use a ceramic. Instead, use the glass shards, or if you prefer, use metal. For this situation, I prefer the glass shards. The glass are more effective than venom, I find, anyway. Alright, once you get to the end of the cove, resound effect to open the portal. Let's go to the atrium. This one I shall not cut out. So as you can see, the atrium this time of cycle is very treacherous. So much so that I'm going to have to try this again. Dust viewers take 6 swings of the Taoyarin unless there is something else blocking the way. Once again, resound effect, I think I'm going to use a life web. I did last time. Atrium. I'm actually going to save right here. 5. It's not 6 yet. Let's just run past these guys. We don't need to fight them. Whoa! We'll need to fight you. Jerk. 6. That was needless. Alright. Get around here. Should be getting better soon. Oh, thank goodness. Those level ups, I get them pretty often when I absolutely need them. It is a crisis situation, and there is no other way. Now that's one thing you have to look out for. There's one of those vegetable faces right there. I was not looking out for that. There we go. Melt your face off with some venom. Oh! Remember you guys did that test And I'm gonna save right here. And take out the Moon Flute for no good reason. What's that noise? It's coming from in here. Oh dear goodness, what are you? Alright, so the best way to fight this monstrosity is with the Moon Flute. You make sure to actually be hitting your enemy directly, because you're gonna need some flute charge for what comes next. Also, I want to demonstrate something here. If you shoot, you can hit yourself with the knockback from the Moon Flute, so be careful. There we go. Fill the chalices with moonlight, summon the portal, dive into eternity, and escape the loop. That's another piece of eternity broken. And by chalices, they're referring to this. By moonlight, they're referring to the flute. There's another one over here. Apparent seems to have happened, but you never know.